church members that are the dream of every pastor. Okay, the other time I titled it, church members that every pastor pray to have. If they pray to have you, it means that you are their dream. And today we will continue by mentioning some of them quickly. So number one, we are going to, remember Apostle Paul said, bring Mark to me because he's profitable to me. That is to say, I need him. I need him. So these are members that are profitable to the pastor and profitable to the church, profitable to the kingdom of God. And so who are these members? So number one, we start from number one today. Number one, polished administrators. Polished administrators. The polished administrators are people who bring order to chaos. If there is a chaotic situation, they bring order. Wherever there is disorder, they bring order. Where things are not organized, they bring organization. They bring organization to the church. They bring organization to the work. They don't see the chairs scatter in the church and they just walk away. Polished administrators. They make sure that everything works orderly. They make sure that everything is in the place where that thing should be. They are the orderly architects. They know very well that God is not the author of confusion. So they create systems and structures that allow the church to function smoothly and decently. They create systems and structures that allow the church to function smoothly and decently. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse number 40. He said, let all things be done decently and in order. Let all things be done decently and in order. We can see one of the things that got the queen of Sheba stupefied, that surprised him. One of the things that made him to be amazed when he came to visit Solomon, King Solomon. 1 Kings chapter 10, reading verse number 4 to verse number 5. 1 Kings chapter 10, 4 and 5. And when the queen of Sheba had seen all Solomon's wisdom, and the house that he had built, and the meat of his table, and the sitting of his servants. Somebody say sitting of his servants. And the attendance of his ministers, and their apparel, and the cupbearers, and his ascent by which he went up unto the house of the Lord. There was no more spirit in her. There was no more spirit in her. But look at what this woman saw. Number one, he saw the house that Solomon has built. That was not what got her amazed. Number two, she saw the sitting arrangement of the servants. The sitting arrangement of the servants. Now, that's one of the things that amazed her. If you come to our churches, we often discovered that members resist ushers. Ushers will say, come and sit here. They will say no. They will go to the place that they want to sit. They resist the sitting order. But one of the things that amazed Queen of Sheba was the sitting arrangement in the court of Solomon. So there are church members, they come to church, they will see a seat in front, they will go to the back, they go and sit at the back. And any usher that asks them to move to the front so that people can sit from the front to the back, that usher will be a problem with them. These are members that cause disorder in the church. Somebody can even go and beg them that since the service is starting and we are starting with a video, those people who are coming behind, let them be from the back. So go to the front because of our video coverage. They will resist you with their blood. But guess what? These same members, the day they see that the church is filled up to capacity and there is no, they will hurry, they will fight to make sure that they will put their books on the chair. If they want to go out, they will drop their book on the chair. Am I talking to somebody here? And then usher will tell them, no, nobody is permitted to drop his book on the chair. Don't keep reserved seat. They will fight because of the seat, because they want to be in front. So you see, human being, there are human beings that they fight against orderliness. They fight against orderliness. These are people, they cause confusion in the church of God. They cause confusion in the church of God. And when you begin to ask them, what is your reason for leaving the front seat to the back seat? What is your reason? They have no reason. I just want to be here. They don't obey order. So they create disorder in the church of God. You see, Solomon's servant, their sitting arrangement amazed the queen of Sheba. And then the attendance of his ministers, the way his ministers, the deacons, the elders around King Solomon, the deacons, the elders, all those people that he used to surround himself, the way they were organized, the way all of them, they were seated, the way they came in on time, nobody come in late. When it is time for them to sit, before Solomon will get up, all of them, they are on their seat. This woman said, what? So I did not even hear half of the wisdom of this man. I did not even hear half of the wisdom of this man. Even his ministers gave Queen of Sheba concern. His ministers. These are members